Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of the Hoop Jack podcast series with our new series, Hooper Reflections. And I cannot wait for for today's newest installment, guys. We have a very special guest coming on today.
Fairfield University. Let me see if she'll add on real quick. Hello.
How you doing?
Good. So, introduction from Fairfield University women's basketball program. We have Miss Janelle Brown back on the show. Janelle, how you doing?
I'm good. It's a beautiful day out. How are you?
You're doing good myself, and you're right. It is a beautiful day. A little hot, actually.
A little too hot.
A little too
We
hot.
try to we try to go to the beach, and then we were like, it's like 70 degrees on the shore. It's freezing.
Crazy. But so it's nice to kind of put a name to the face, everything like that, since the last time we were all audio. So it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Thank you.
So kind of recapping where we had left off, I remember the big thing this year that you guys had was winning the MAAC, and you did that. Walk me through
Yes, sir.
walk me through the end of the buzzer, how that feeling was winning the MAAC championship.
It was just pure excitement and joy. I just remember, like, as soon as the buzzer went off, ran on the court, picked up my teammate Hakes, and we were just jumping. Like, we were just so excited. We talked about it all season long. Like, we were going to be MAC champions, and we worked for it, and we got it.
And I remember you saying from your coach, you wanted to be the hardest working team in Connecticut. And you guys proved that by winning the MAAC and earning that ticket that you had. And then even a tougher match playing in that first round against the Longhorns. When I watched, it was a good game. You guys played your hearts out, coming up short. What was it like playing a team of that caliber in the tournament?
It was definitely like a different experience. We haven't experienced that all year. Probably the only like Power Five good teams that we played was Rutgers and Florida Gulf Coast. But anyone else like that, we never had that experience. So as soon as we walked in the stadium, we saw the fans there. We were like, whoa, like this is different. It was definitely an atmosphere that like I could probably get used to. Um, but I guess we'll never know. We'll never know if I get to that environment.
And I'm sure there'll be a time where that environment will come to, playing teams of that. Because I think it doesn't matter what school you're at, the name it is. I mean, any basketball kind of ranking wise can create some buzz and create that kind of mentality. And especially for you guys coming from where you guys are, like you even said at the beginning of the year, you guys were hungry, you guys were ready, and you guys made it through that by proving that you were the best team in the MAAC. And you had and that was part of your goals that you had when we last talked. Goals were MAAC championship and MAAC student athlete of the week.
I didn't get that though. I didn't get that, but I'll get it soon.
I mean, I just there's always the time to get that. There's always the time to get that, but I mean, 1 out of 2 ain't bad.
It's not. I'll take one or the other, honestly.
You got the ring, so that'll be nice to have on the trophy case.
Yeah.
And how did it handle, especially during the season? How did were fans able to come to the games? Was it still kind of limited occupancy in the stands, or was it kind of more
like last season? You're asking about this season or last season?
This past season.
All right, so this past season we had fans there. There was fans allowed. We weren't at our arena on campus because it's actually getting built right now. We went to the arena in Bridgeport, went to Webster Bank. It fit a lot of seats, but we didn't have a lot of fans there. We did have a lot of fans and family there at the game, so that was amazing. I know we had like a Women's Day where our volleyball team came, softball, field hockey, they were MAC champions in their conferences, so we recognized them at the game, and I feel like that was really that was really a time to remember because that was when we had people actually like there.
And talking, I think it was around before the time that we talked about it, but getting the opportunity to kind of work on your own image, work on your own with the NIL. Have you been looking at opportunities to where you can yourself grow your own personal brand in a sense?
Yeah, I got a couple opportunities this past school year, maybe like 3. I just signed with someone. I just signed with 98 athletes. That's what
Okay.
it's called. 98 athletes, and I just did a couple posts and stuff, but haven't heard anything like that. Did a couple sponsorships on TikTok and Instagram, and it was really good experience. It's just like they'd send me a sample of their goods, and it's like actually eating it and trying it. I was like, wow, like you have me trying to sponsor this, and I'm not even that big of a person. Like it felt great, honestly. It really did.
Right. I mean, I think it doesn't. I think whatever work that you had put into the court, that and even the team, when you all put into the work this year, the results showed. I mean, you guys worked hard to get to that spot, and I know your coach has had to have been proud of you all, no matter what happens. Like through the regular season, postseason, words couldn't even describe how proud the coaching staff must have been.
Yeah, at the last game when we were in the locker room after the game, he was like, "You guys have no idea how proud I am of you. You fought, played your hearts out, and we really wanted to dedicate this season to him because it was his last season. He didn't want us to do that, but I feel like it was only right. Like you are our coach, you shaped us into the team that we are today, so I feel like we all did it for him, and thank you to him because he really helped us out. He really was a great coach.
So have you, as the team, know? So you're going to have a new coach for next year.
Yes, sir.
So how have you met whoever's coming in? Are they kind of keeping someone from whoever's the assistant to move up, or are they bringing in somebody new?
Coach Carly has brought in her whole new coaching staff. Um, the assistant coaches are Coach Blake, her husband, Coach Erica Brown from Stony Brook coaching staff, Coach Eric Johnson from I think Boston University or Boston College, and I think that's it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's him. Wait,
Okay,
yeah,
oh,
that's my bad.
that's fine. So it'll look different next year, but hopefully, are you guys graduating anyone this year, or is it still kind of keeping the same
We got
roster?
we got two people coming back, and then 2 people leaving. We got Rachel Hakes. She's going to Tulane. So super proud of her. And then Lou Lopez actually is transferring to UConn.
Okay, so some some people taking a different road, but others coming back, trying to see if you guys can repeat for next year. And I believe you are you guys now on summer break for school?
Yeah, we're on summer break, but we go back soon. So it's like this
Oh,
is just we're just here, just testing the waters, and we'll be back in June.
right. So kind of just taking the time off before kind of getting back to the grind and everything like
Yeah.
that. Um, so I know, are there any new goals for next year other than repeat as a title, MAAC Student Athlete of the Week? Any new inspiring goals that you want to try to achieve?
My goal is to be defensive player of the year in our conference. I told that to my head coach. I told that to my assistant coaches. I told that to my girlfriend. I'm telling everyone that. Like that's my actual. I want to be defensive player of the year. I feel like I have the aggression and the defensive stance, the style to just to become a defensive player of the year. And it's hard over height, honestly. Hard over height. That's where my mentality comes from. Like I'm ready. I want to be I want to be the best.
Okay, well, Janelle, thanks again for coming back onto the show. It was great having you the first time. It's great having you come back. I hope that we can stay in touch through the rest of the time you have in your college career and further on. I wish you the best of luck moving forward at Fairfield. I wish you guys another run at the title for next year as well.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you bringing me on here.
No problem. You have a great rest of your weekend.
You too.